Shalom.
Shalom, y'all.
What you waiting on?
Shalom, y'all.
Shalom. I didn't know. You didn't even tell me.
I do like you. What you waiting on?
Oh my God. He didn't even say nothing. I was looking. I'm driving. He ain't said nothing.
I did. I said shalom, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. We on our way to service. We're going live today, which will be in a separate video, obviously. I mean, it'll be live, and of course, it'll be recorded, so it'll be in a separate video. So, but praise y'all, we are running on time, and we'll most likely be there in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
25 minutes.
I ain't speed racing.
I'll be excited. Excited to get to service.
I need you to get there first so you can make the coffee.
Yeah. Shout out to my mom and my auntie, Auntie Classy. Auntie Classy makes our kind of coffee.
Yes.
Mama makes
Mama coffee.
Mama coffee.
It's not bad.
It's a tad bit weaker than what we like.
But that we like.
Right.
Like
Auntie like our coffee.
Like a lot of people tear Mama coffee up because that's what they used to drinking.
Right.
But, you know, she's sedity when it comes to coffee.
I told y'all I'm coffee bougie. I keep trying to tell y'all that.
I'm just picky.
Look, we have gone into restaurants with our own coffee cups.
Oh, yeah.
We go into, like, say, for instance, me and Babe dip away, and we'll go to, like, AHA, and we take our own coffee, because...
Yeah, they coffee. It's just brown water.
So, yeah. And here's the thing. We have figured out little hacks to make the coffee palatable. You know, it's like in certain situations. Like if we have to end up getting a less expensive coffee, or not even say a less expensive coffee, because sometimes we'll find really, really good coffee on clearance, on sale or whatever. But let's say we find a lesser quality coffee. There are times when we will kind of like figure out how to make it, you know, to something we can deal with. But some coffee just can't be helped. Just can't.
Mine is, I just like the strength of the coffee, because I could get some Folgers, some plain Folgers.
Right.
And I could rock it out. But it's the fact that I just don't like weak coffee.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, say for instance, I went to TJ Maxx the other day, right? And at TJ Maxx, y'all know how, like, in their gourmet foods area, whatever, they have like that Kona blend coffee and stuff like that. I'm not paying $7, $8 for coffee. I just find that it is, you can get a just as good coffee, if not a better coffee, for, let's say, half of that. I mean,
that
case
German
in point,
coffee.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Case in point, that coffee that we get from Aldi, that German coffee is bomb. So yeah. On another note, though, I'm trusting y'all today that my voice is gonna cooperate, because do you recall me?
All that water.
I know. Do you recall me coughing a lot last night?
No, because by the time that little one went to sleep, I was out.
Yeah, I felt it in my sleep, and so I when I woke up this morning, I was hoarse. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do praise and worship the way that I'm used to doing praise and worship. Oh, and Father, I'm thanking you in advance for the sun coming out.
Yeah, I didn't bring my sunglasses.
Oh, because when I tell y'all, we have gotten a whole lot of rain. Like,
it's Saturday. It's been raining since Tuesday.
Yeah. Another YouTuber that's here in the area where we live, because she lives, you know, she's in Alabama as well. You know, Nitra B. She was, I was watching her vlog yesterday, and she was saying how she felt like it had been raining for like a month and a half, and legitimately it has been. Between, you know, it thundering and lightning, and doing these heavy pour down rains. Like, we have gotten an obscene amount of rain.
Our yard looks like a swamp.
Yeah, it looks horrible. And it's not just the little puppy that we have out there currently. It's because of the rain. Which I understand, we're going into the springtime and we need the rain to, you know, for everything to grow and do what it got to do. But still, it's a lot. So.
Well, even farmers get tired of the rain after a while.
I bet. Fall obviously is, you know, I've said before, is one of my favorite times of year. But I love the spring too. I like to see the newness of just life, period. The trees, you know, the flowers, everything. I would not say that I am a huge summer person, because I don't like temperatures of any extreme.
I don't like the heat.
If I had to pick, I would say fall, spring,
and early winter.
Early winter, yeah, easily. You know, and I would prefer the winter over the summer.
My daddy always said, you can always put more clothes on when it's cold.
That's
you
exactly
can only
right.
take so many off in the summer before you go to jail.
Maybe you be coming up with stuff.
No, that's what my daddy used to say. So you can only take so many off before you go to jail.
Man, I'm gonna have to call your mom and ask her if he really said that.
Her memory worse than mine.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble.
So y'all make sure y'all pay attention, because we're not sure what's going to happen today. I got a text last night from Moray talking about be ready. So not really sure what angle I'm supposed to be ready on. So I just prayed last night and prayed again this morning that Yahuwah just has me ready.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a survival guy. Like, I like to be prepared and be ready, but you know, it's also nice to know what you're supposed to be prepared for.
Right.
You ate them all? Good job.
Wow, buddy. You want your muffins now? Yes, please.
They don't cool down. The muffins ain't hot. They didn't cool down? Well, there's water right there. You want me to open it?
Yes, please.
Then drink something and I'll put the lid back on.
Why it is highly crucial that we get comfortable chairs in that bonus room for the desk area.
Right.
Because I plan to spend a lot of time sitting in there studying. You know, whether it be the accent chairs over there by the section, you know, by the couch or sectional, we get in there. Right. And the desk chairs. Because I was just sitting there thinking this morning how awesome it would be if instead of having to sit at the dining room table in the mornings and do Bible study and do my devotion and do my meditation and stuff, if I could go in there where it's quiet, you know what I mean?
Well, you could go in the backyard if we didn't have a dog.
I'm talking about studying.
I like studying outside.
But that's you, babe. I don't want to be studying outside. I mean, I can meditate outside, but I don't want to do my devotion and my Bible study outside. I prefer.
The mosquitoes and the flies need to get the word too.
Right. Okay. I would much rather be in an environment where I can have a couple different study guides, open my notebook, you know what I mean, and have my worship music playing in the background and just kind of do some soaking, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to being outside. And it's all fine with a good, you know, I don't have no problem sitting in that rocking chair and being out there, you know what I mean, and doing the thing. But I would just more, I like to study, and I just have my own method of, you know, studying and stuff like that. And I just, it's better for me and my ability to focus to be in that area where I can have both those doors closed, and be in there and quiet with my worship music and just focus on what I'm doing right then and there.
Gotcha.
So that's the idea. So that's basically what I envision for that space. And I'm already thanking y'all for the resources and the ability to be able to transform that space into one where we can go in, me and you know what I mean, and just let it be our little quiet space. You know what I mean?
Gotta get a ceiling fan.
Yeah, I know. I told you I already picked one out, didn't I?
I know, but
okay.
I gotta have air moving in there.
I know.
Especially we are also do workouts in there.
Yeah.
Gotta have some air moving.
Right. So that's gonna be exciting to get that space done too. So I'm excited about. Cause see, the thing is, I want to be able to recycle the stuff that we're not using in the big house out in the back house. So the fact that I do want to update the spaces inside and make them look a certain type of way, I don't want to be being wasteful with the other stuff we got.
I got you.
Plus, I don't like the idea of having stuff just there, in storage and not using it. You know how I am. I don't like clutter. I don't like,
we gonna get together and have a yard sale.
Yes.
A Friday, Sunday yard sale.
I don't know, man. I would just say Sunday. I would just say a Sunday.
But there's people out that go out on Fridays hunting yard sales. But see, on Friday, I would only have it from like 7 to 12. Because the people that go out Fridays go out early in the morning. So if they ain't hit you by 12 o'clock, they're not going to hit you.
Right. Yeah.
But we got to check with local codes and laws and all this stuff because we got in trouble for doing some burning. Well, not really trouble. We got a little warning. I was burning them leaves and fire truck pulled up because somebody called in a complaint and he said I got to have a burn permit and all this stuff, and I'm like, well, I got 2 burn pits when I bought the house, so I just assumed I was allowed to.
Right.
But I try to obey to the best of my ability.
Yeah,
so.
it was a lesson learned, and you know how we always find the Torah in everything. You know what I'm saying? Or find how the Torah links, I should say, in everything. So you look at it like this. You didn't get a fine for it.
No. Because
you didn't know. You legitimately did not know.
But by all rights, they could have. They showed mercy. Because
exactly.
Ignorance of the law does not excuse you for the law.
That's right.
speaking about yards, one thing I want to give a shout out. I don't know if anybody on here follows her. You know, talk about learning lessons, being in the yard, and this, that, and the other. But
yes,
her Royal Roots did a thing, and she was talking about how she was preparing the garden, and she made a very solid statement about how you're preparing these young seedlings, and you're preparing the environment for them. Now, all you're trying to do is set them up for their best opportunity to survive.
That's right.
You can't guarantee they're going to survive. No. So us in this walk, for the new ones coming in, that's all we can do is make sure we're setting up the best possible environment.
That's right.
For them to thrive and survive on.
Yes.
Now, are there still going to be weeds? Probably. There's still going to be nasty weather? Probably. But guess what? All we can do is set up the initial start environment. And if you haven't seen it, I'm when I edit this, I'll put the link to it. Probably, I don't know where to do it. I guess I have to put it down in the description. Right. Because it's not our video. But yeah, she has a lot of good teachings and
love
stuff.
Her. Love her name is Hulda Daweed. Her husband is Morey Daweed, and they are her channel is Her Royal Roots. When I tell you, sister be dropping some nuggets, like I love watching her vlog. I mean, not her vlogs, her videos, period. I mean, everything from in the beginning where she talked about people coming in and first awakening to the truth, all the way up into a little bit more, well, not a little bit more, but a lot more deeper and penetrating study of the Torah and how to walk it out. Very, very personable. I don't know her personally, although I would love the opportunity to meet them. But again, just really, really good study, teaching you teaching you the Hebrew language, a lot of the alphabet, just
right now
everything.
She has a multiple course online. I don't know how many she's into so far because I've only watched a couple of them. But she's actually doing videos on teaching biblical Hebrew.
And let me just point one other thing out too about her and Morey. To me, and this is just my personal observation, and first of all, to y'all be the glory for them, right? But I feel like they are, you know, quintessentially not to say that they're perfect or anything like that, but they are teaching people how to balance the spirit of Torah
with the law of Torah.
With the law of Torah. Because you can tell that they love what they are teaching. You can tell that they are very studied and they practice what they are teaching. But they're not going to beat you over the head for you not understanding and or knowing right off the bat. So, I mean, I like that. I really, really can appreciate that. And I think that that's one of the main reasons why, you know, I do watch the videos, because like I said, there's a lot of information out there and we're constantly studying, constantly evolving. And y'all, you know, the Ruach, you know, we are constantly being shown how to better walk it out. Nobody knows everything. Nobody. And so you would be crazy and you would be a liar if you said that you did. But if you continue to study and try to walk out the Torah the best of your ability, Yah is going to reveal things to you. And I really, really, to go back to what you were saying initially about the whole gardening aspect of it, I really love how she used that as a learning moment. Because we saw that same thing when we had our garden, you know. And
it's just nice to hear it from somebody else, so I know that wasn't just my thought.
So, and it's funny because it sort of helps you to be justified in how you feel when you know, hey, I really feel like y'all gave me this and y'all placed this in my heart. Is this portion of understanding, and then to have somebody
Cookie Clark
Hold on. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Grand Rising, Mom.
Grand Rising.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hello?
You breaking up? I'm in Talladega. What's up?
Oh, never mind then. Nana said that you have some water that you can bring because there is none.
Nope.
Alright.
I'll be there in probably 5 minutes or less.
Okay.
All right, love you, bye.
Later.
Anyway, so what was I saying?
No water.
Baby, come on, help me finish.
I don't know, you're talking about the reaffirming and
Yeah, it just make you feel like you on the right track is my point. Like, it really, really makes you feel like, okay, I want to keep on going because I have people who, you know, they've been awakened longer than we have. And, you know, for her to have had that revelation, and then we had that revelation separate from her, like,
right, to know that, okay, so I know I'm young in this walk,
right,
but somebody that's more experienced
right,
feels the same way I feel.
Exactly.
I must be doing something right.
Yeah.
So it gives you the encouragement to keep pushing forward.
Yeah, that's it. I love Moray because he touches on topics that he reminds me of my dad, and that he'll touch on topics that are not always the fan favorites.
Right.
You know, he'll touch on something that makes folks real uncomfortable, but he'll speak the truth. You know what I mean? And I love that because it reminds me of my dad, our Moray. So,
well, and here's the thing: if a friend truly loves you, they're going to tell you the truth.
That's right.
Whether it hurts or not. But, you know, that's our society, our mentality of what a friend is twisted. We and that's a whole... we ain't fit to get into that, but...
Yes.
You don't need a damn cheerleader, okay?
No, you don't.
If you can't cheerlead yourself on, you don't need nobody else to do it. If you want a friend, you need a friend that's going to tell you what's right, what's wrong. Dude, get yourself in check.
And that is one of the primary reasons why I do not have a gang of friends, because I'm not a yes person. I don't want to be around yes people. I want you to give me the truth. And, you know, what I cannot stand, you know, especially about our community, and when I say our community, I'm talking about blacks, African Americans, whatever you want to call yourself, okay? Because some folks, you know, it changes from day to day. But in our community, we want to say, oh, I'm just keeping it real.
Who's real, though?
Right.
Your interpretation of real or my interpretation of real?
Right. Here's the other part of that. The other part of that is this. People associate real with rude. The two are not the same.
But they both 4-letter words that start with R.
The two are not the same. Now, if you being honest and you keeping it real rude, okay, then all right. But a lot of times you just keeping it real lies is what you doing. Because you keeping it real subjective. Let me put it like that. Because what you might think or what you might assume, or your perception of a situation or a person's, you know, whatever, it could be completely removed from the way that the person is or the situation is altogether. So what real are you talking about?
Right.
You keeping it real dumb. You keeping it real subjective. You keeping it real rude, and you gonna be keeping it real by yourself. Because I'm not gonna entertain that at all. So, yeah, you know, we gotta stop doing that. But again, you know, I can't really get mad or lay blame or place blame on people, because a lot of people don't know what the truth is. They don't know. Talking about keeping it real. Real is supposed to be truth. And a lot of people don't even know what truth is. So therefore, how can you expect that person to keep it real true with you when they don't know what it is? They have no concept of what that even looks like. That's why you got to keep your circle tight, especially in this walk. Because when you start walking in the truth and you find out what real is, the people that's around you that don't know and don't want to know, more importantly, that y'all gonna be on two completely different wavelengths. Two completely different wavelengths. What you doing? Okay, so yeah. So anyway, we're almost to the assembly, and we're gonna go live, like I said, and prayerfully a lot of.
I'm sure you've seen the live by the time you've seen this.
Right. Yeah.
But we love y'all.
Yep.
You love them?
I love you.
We love y'all. Appreciate everything, subscriptions and
Yes.
comments.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit the bell button to keep updated. We love y'all.
Yep.
Shalom.
Shalom.